Well, let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another headlamp review, this time from VissiLife. Now this here is their VH001. Now they did send me both the red and black model, come in this box. Now these here are 400 lumens. They are USB rechargeable. There are the specs there. 400 lumens. You got smooth dimming, which is also known as ramping. So I did preliminary tests on these and they actually did pretty nice. Now the thing I liked about this is that the color temperature you can change from warm or cool on these lights. So let's go ahead and open these up and see what's in. And I did some tests on these prior to this video, and this is a plastic design, so they're really super lightweight. And the quality of it is good. I was impressed. This out. Set it to the side for a moment. We'll get the user manual. And it's a straightforward user manual telling you how to use it. And they do include a USB charging cable. We got the clip here. Now this is interesting because you can actually take the headlamp off of the band and put it on this, and it can be a clip light, so you can put it on your shirt, backpack, or coat, pocket, and you can use it that way. These just go right in between the back area here, according to the manual, goes right on to the back of there. Now just here goes right in this hole and attaches to the back. All you do is remove the band, but I'm not going to do that because I kind of want to leave it on the band. That's the way I'm going to use it for now. You can see there's the charging port. Feels like it seals pretty good. Power switch there. As you can see here, it is adjustable, different angles that you can aim that light. Now again, this is a plastic design. Can't even believe how light this is. Extremely light. Now I just want to get a close-up here. These are the Samsung 2835 LEDs. You got the warm and the cool white. Band feels pretty good. It is a little on the thin side, but it is small. Alright, normally I would take it apart, but the battery is internal, so we're going to go ahead and let's go over the UI. The UI is pretty simple on this. We're just going to go ahead and turn it on. As you can see here on the top, that is a battery level indicator. That will turn red when you start getting really low on power. And then we're going to click it again. Turns it off. After a few moments it'll just turn off. So now we can click it again. That's cool white. Then you have warm. Really nice floody beam. Now the range on this is not extremely far, but it's going to show quite a bit in front of you. We'll see how far it does. And turn that back off again. We'll go through those light outputs. There's the red LED. So now we're going to go through all the light outputs here quickly. Cool white, warm white, red, beacon, and of course turn it off. This does have memory modes, so if you leave it off, turn it off, turn it back on, it does memorize the last light output that you had it on. So we'll go through those again. This here starts off as more of a neutral white, but it is still on the cool side. And the next one will be cool white. That's really cool, probably close to 6,000 or 7,000 K. Neutral white. So now I'm going to go ahead and open up this other one here. You guys can see the black one. I wanted to feature them both on my channel, and they said it was a good idea. So we're just going to go ahead and bring this one out. Got all the same accessories, charging cable, and the actual light itself. Trying to pull it through the opening here. Again, you can take it off of the band, not have to worry about it. But this is what it looks like in black. Let's put this stuff out of the way here. And that's what the black one looks like. Okay, so now that I've shown what they both look like and the colors that are available, I'm going to go ahead and show you one last thing on the UI. Now on the light levels, you're going to turn it on. You can press and hold to ramp that up to 400 lumens. That's extremely bright on that light output. It's a lot of light. Look at the beam on that. Just complete flood all the way around. And then we're going to lower it back down. And that's the lowest light output that we went over on going through those light outputs. So now I'm going to turn it back on and go to the next one. And this one, of course, you can do the same thing. We can ramp it up. And I'll do that out in the night shots. Cool white. That to me uses the least amount of LEDs. And we'll lower it back down to the lowest level. And remember, running it on this light output is actually going to last a lot longer on run times. Turn it off. We're going to turn it back on. Now we're going to go to the neutral white. And this is the brightest light output that was on. That's why that one appeared to be brighter. But as you can see, that looks really good. We'll turn it back up. So you can dial in or ramp that up to your preference. And then we'll do the same thing for the red. I'll dim that down. Just one single LED in the middle. I'll ramp this all the way up. So like I said, I think that's pretty neat to be able to ramp it on any of the color temperatures. And again, we'll go through the beacon. Now on this beacon, now you see how it's flashing like that. You can actually change it, and it appears to change to an SOS mode. Slow it down. I thought that was really cool. It is on the slow side. And now we can press and hold this to go back to where it's just beacon. Now we're back to just regular beacon. And now we're back to the regular white LED, neutral white, and then you have warm. And that's all there is to these lights. Now I really like the fact that these ramp. That's a big plus in my opinion, to dial in just the right amount of light that you would need. And again, I think I've shown both of these well enough for you. You see the colors that they come in. But I'm going to take this one outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the VissiLife headlamp on my head. So let's get started. And it is on. You can see here. Got it on the lowest setting. And you can easily see about 20 feet. Maybe a little bit further before it falls off. Usable, that is. So I'm going to ramp this up to the highest output. You guys see the difference. It'll blink. Look at that. All that light. Way out to the sides. Down. Look at that. There's a lot of light coming out of this thing. Bugs out here, mosquitoes. I'll give you an idea. Alright, we're going to go to the next light output. And there's cool white. As you can see, a little more cooler in temperature. First one is neutral white, 5K. This one here is 6K, or probably a little cooler. You can see around there. So now we're going to raise it up, see how it does. All the way up to the highest output. Look how wide this is. There it is on the fence. All the way on the ground. Incredible. Really like the performance on this, and the fact that you can use the different kelvins for whatever your tastes are. Alright, we're going to turn it off. I'll go to the next light output. There's the warm temperature, as you can see. So that's real warm. I'm going to go up to, got a bug in my face here. And we're going to see what this does here. That's the highest output on this, and then I'll lower it down. But another thing I'd like about this, no PWM on the lower outputs. That's what's impressive. I'll lower it all the way down. That's pretty impressive. Raise the light output here. Again, night and day difference. Large amount of light. That's crazy. Alright, now we're going to go to the red. There's the red LED. And you can see 10 to 12 feet. I'm going to raise it. Now we're going to lower it. It's not going to have much range, but you can see it's going to be great for reading a map in the dark. Conserve your vision. Turn it up. That's the highest output. Up close, gonna do fine. Been really cold out here and raining, so now we'll go back to the other light outputs. Now they should be all on the highest outputs. Yep. That looks great. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Okay, welcome back. I really am impressed with the performance on this light because of the fact that you can dial in the exact amount of light you're going to need. I don't know how many times I've run into a situation where I'm working on something relatively up close and one is too bright, the level is, and one is not bright enough, and I'm like in between. But this one here, you can dial it in exactly what you need when you're working with your hands free. You can dial it in so it's not reflecting back at you and blinding yourself. Now, the build quality on these is good. I'm not seeing any issues there. These are a durable ABS plastic, so there shouldn't be any issues as far as durability. Now, my nephew brought up a good point that this actually, because it has the LED on it and it's small enough, if you put like a piece of rope on your back end of your bike on your seat, you can actually clip this on the back of your bike and be able to have it as a brake light or a beacon so people can see you going down the road. So you got a little tail light action that you can actually have on your bicycle. So I thought I'd bring that up. That was actually a good idea. Now, as far as adjusting the light, super easy. You've got warm, you've got neutral, and then you have cool white. And being able to dial in, some people don't like cool white, they can't stand them. Some people don't like warm light, they can't stand it. This has the best of three worlds. I like neutral white, 5 to 6,000 K, especially on floodlights. I'm kind of in between as far as combination throwers. It can be either or, but dedicated throwers, I really like 6,000 K. That's really ideal in my opinion. But these here have the best for everyone. I think most people will be happy whether they want to use the warm light certain conditions or cool white for other conditions depending on your surroundings that you're working in or working on. Neutral white is going to be good for color renditions. For if you're working on wires, you'll be able to see the actual colors of them, and also the warm will help you determine the color of the actual wires that you're working with. And I myself have worked on wires on the car looking at them with cool white, and it's almost like, is that green or is that, it's kind of hard to tell. Not always, but a lot of times it is. So having the other warmer color temperatures, definitely ideal. Great for hands-free if you're walking short distances, like within 50, 60 feet. I think this is going to do just fine. Anything further, of course, floodlights, they really taper off quickly, so it's not good for long range, but I think this is going to be ideal for most applications, especially if you're needing something around the house, working on the car. You need that little bit of light, especially a floodlight. These, I think, are going to be well suited for that. Now, as far as price, these things are very affordable, and that being affordable, they come in 2 different colors. I believe they are working on other colors as well. Now, I want to thank VissiLife for sending me this to review. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, I'll leave a link in the description on where you can get these. They're very affordable, and that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these VissiLife products to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.